Passere, and this is 102 Dalmatians, Puppies to the Rescue. It's going to be an all-levels inbounds race.
And hi, my name is TaintedTali. I will be racing Passere. Who wants to see puppies? Go fast!
Hi, I'm Tofu. I'm one of the commentators.
I'm Master Modder. I'm the other commentator. And then, funnily enough, this game only has 100 puppies in it, so we've decided to bring Stokely, our own.
All right, are we ready to get started?
I think we're ready.
I think so.
All right, let's load in. So time is going to start when we first get control of our puppies. We just have to watch this lovely little loading screen first. But once we're in, you want to count us down?
Yeah, so I was told to do a meme countdown. So we're going to start from 102. So 102, 100. No, this is going to take too long.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Should I start at 102 then? Since
all right, do it. Let's do it.
Let's do 3 instead. That sounds better. All right, 3, 2, 1, start.
Let's roll.
Here we go.
All right. So first off, you'll notice that some of this. We're just rolling and jumping. That's actually our fastest tech speed here. And then kind of as we go down some of these slides and hills, we gain a little bit of speed. That is slide boosting, and it's actually translating the horizontal movement of the puppy into the vertical movement of the puppy into horizontal movement.
And now we're on to Toy Store. So if you've watched any of the Dalmatians movies, this game has like a totally different plot from any of them, which is why we're in Toy Store. Because Cruella has a toy business that's failing, so she's decided that to fix it, she has to kidnap all the puppies and turn them into toys. And that was a little boost that I did right there, off the side of that trampoline.
So we're already pretty far into it. I know Passere is going to be doing some more of the riskier strats as we kind of get further into this. The level that we're going to be going into next is Piccadilly Square, which is mostly just a big long walk or a roll, rather. So if we have any donations or messages that Charbunny wants to pass along, we can feel free to do that here.
Oh, absolutely. We have $50 from Podgy713 who says, so cool seeing 102 Dalmatians on the SGDQ stage. Good luck to both runners, and hopefully Big Spen's gears aren't too slippery today.
Thank you so much.
Certainly hope so. We also have $10 from Astrogeon who says, they're a super puppy. You're a super puppy. We're all super puppies.
You're a super puppy.
That's up Charbunny. She's a super bunny.
Thanks.
We're not going to be rescuing any puppies in this game, or in this run. There's an all-puppies run. We're not doing that. We're going fast. But if you do rescue the puppies, there's a puppy that says, you're a super puppy. It's kind of like a Spyro type thing where each one has their own voice line.
All right, into Big Ben here. Big Ben is probably one of the first big run killers for this game.
It is run killer.
It is the run killer, really. It is just a lot of vertical movement through multiple rooms, and as soon as you end up missing a jump or failing a trick, you will drop down quite some ways and have to kind of carry yourself back up.
And it is also cycle-based, so they're trying to get on a certain cycle so that when they get to the certain pendulums and that, they're there right away.
So if you notice here, Passere and Tali just changed puppies from Domino to Oddball, and that's actually on purpose. There's a fight later in Cruella 2 in which Domino actually has a very long, or a longer line in his cutscene that Oddball does not have. The game creators had Frankie Muniz as the voice of Domino, so I think they wanted to get their money's worth.
Definitely.
So.
Oh, no. Missed that jump. Wasn't there fast enough. That's okay.
So there is a double pendulum trick that you can do here and actually jump those first two, and Passere just missed the window of opportunity for it.
But that was the scary room. We're past the scariest room. This one you can still fall on this one, but You don't
and
fall as far.
in that big pendulum room, you fall all the way to the bottom, and
Oh.
it adds so much time to the run.
So you notice the crates of puppies all over the place.
We're just skipping those.
I mean, if we rescue, we can kind of rescue them all at the end if we just defeat Corella. I feel like that's the kind of vibe then.
Exactly.
Oh no. I totally didn't just fall.
No.
Oh no.
Speaking of Big Ben.
So this is Corella 1. Passere is going here for a strat.
Oh, no. We got
no.
the single
Oh
glitch.
no. All right, so Passere is stuck in a glitch here. She just got out of it, but
I went
if she,
too fast.
Yeah, because she went too quickly. Corella actually gets stuck in a loop that every time Passere rings the bell, she actually sinks lower and lower through the level, where she'll eventually pass the floor of the level.
I'm having the worst Big Ben luck.
No. Those gears, like, they push you off.
Yeah, they are very slippery, as the donor kindly pointed out earlier.
Well, as they spin, they like go from like platforms to slopes, and it's
just
so
fall.
slippery.
So Passere is going to be doing some chore. We call this a chore level. We are just going to be running around a museum collecting a bunch of different items. And so while she's doing that, what we can do is go back to Charbunny for any more donations or messages.
Oh, you've got it. We have $50 here from Passere parents and favorite sister. And they say, go Passere, go. We love you so much and are beyond proud. Go nut, save some puppies. Heart, mom, dad, and Izzy.
Thank you so much.
We also have $5 from Osborne, who says, I've gotten the privilege to know Passere throughout the past year. And after seeing her put in how much they put in their speed runs, I'm so happy to see her running dog game at SGDQ. I can't wait to see what she does next, and I hope to continue being the loudest person in her chat. Good luck, Passere, your friend Oz.
Thank you, Oz. We've been trying for so long to get this run into GDQ. Like, Tali and I have been trying for years before that custom was submitting it. Like, this has been a community effort to get this game here, and it's so exciting that we finally got it to show it off here.
As soon as we found out it was in, it was kind of all hands on deck.
Slow boost.
Yes. Oh, that was a very executed slope boost. So the slope boost off of that pyramid is probably one of the better ones in the game. You get a lot of speed with that.
Oh, I don't know if this will work.
Oh, let's see it.
No. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. We're gonna do it.
This is a trick that before yesterday didn't have a setup, and Passere just decided to make a setup in the practice room, and it's worked really well.
Hey, very nice.
Nice.
So you can actually get a toast bot there to do some damage as you're jumping to bump you up onto the counter, so you don't have to go all the way around the counter and jump on the back counter in the back.
And that was a donut. You might be wondering, like, oh, those other things, they were artifacts. Why'd you grab a donut? Well, Fluffy had us go and grab all of the artifacts that need to be put back in their places, and then decided that before we can leave, he needs a donut.
It's one of those rare donuts that with the sprinkles that everybody likes.
Yeah,
Just
we had to
right.
go grab
Just
You know.
right.
And here I'm going to be getting a little bit of a boost.
Oh, that's a
off
very good
this
slope boost for
train.
Tali as well.
That slope boost is so much fun.
It is. It really is.
So this level is the underground. The level that Passere is on right now is the underground, which is another kind of difficult run killer. You're required to fight 4 enemies in this. Those 2 alligators and then these 2 ships on this next level. And these ships are very good shots. It will hit you quite often. And you get
Yeah, they just hit you in the air when you're trying to, like, attack them.
So you get 4 hits and then you have to restart the level.
The water looks kind of radioactive. I am a little concerned for where this water came from. Luckily, since this isn't all puppies, we don't have to fight like all these bears at the end.
Yes, thankfully the 4 pillars.
That's where you die in all puppies.
The bears are still my favorite enemy in the game with the
They go,
I'm your
"You're
best
my
friend."
best
My best friend.
And then the most interesting level in the game, Carnival.
Yeah, we require a lot of concentration for Carnival. It's a pretty difficult level to pull off. It requires just very precise, like frame perfect, and she's done.
Yep.
Carnival would have blown my mind as a kid. Like, you can just go to the end.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna not soft lock it here. Watch, guys.
So this is a.
Okay, she got it.
Okay.
There's a potential to hit that log at the right angle, and you just clip inside of it, and there's no way out. You just have to restart the level.
So
And that's where you learn that this is actually a horror game.
The amount of ways there are to soft lock this game is actually pretty impressive. So I know they say you can't teach old dogs new tricks, but these are new dogs, so we love to teach these dogs how to operate heavy machinery. And so we have this crane that we use. Believe it or not, the dogs actually operate heavy machinery twice in this game, which is more times than you'd think that like a dog should be able to do that in a single game.
But it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah, it's weird that it happened twice, right?
These are talented puppies. Oh, they're also, they don't take fall damage. They're heat proof.
Yes.
Oh no, you were
I got it.
gate
That's
kept.
never happened before.
All right, Corella 2. So this fight actually has some decent RNG that kind of goes into it. That was actually discovered by Passere during the development of our Taz and trainer. Corella will actually cycle around the pond, and she's given an integer that will actually decrease only. So if she starts off going clockwise, she'll eventually turn around and go counterclockwise. But if she starts going counterclockwise, she'll never turn around. She'll just stop to shoot.
Yeah, so it's really useful for like timing when you try to hit her while she's moving, which it's always kind of risky to try to hit her while she's moving, but that gives us some more info for doing that.
We were in Piccadilly, right? No, sorry, this is Stonehenge.
Yeah, so Stonehenge is like to the left there. You can't even see it because we go fast, but if you do 100%, you get to destroy Stonehenge. Oh, I went through it.
And Stonehenge also has that slope boost at the end, which is just the most satisfying one to do. You get it every time almost.
Super clean right into the exit.
Or if you go past the exit.
Yeah,
or you go fast enough to go through the exit.
So right now we're in the barnyard, which is another one of our chore levels. So while Passere is doing some chores and Tali is fighting Corella here, if we have any more donations or messages, we can take those now.
Absolutely. We have $250 from Paranoodle, who says, I grew up playing this game and a few months ago finally started speedrunning it myself, and it's a blast. Shout outs to all my friends for the encouragement and the community for all the resources they provide, and good luck on the run. Bork, bork, bork.
Bork, bork, bork.
Thank you.
We also have $25 from Dirty Dog, who says, be the best super puppy you can be. Shout out to Tofu8 from your friends back at work.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right.
I'm going to be setting up for the death warp here.
So in Barnyard, we use a lot of death warps just because it's such a large map. So you'll see she'll take damage earlier in the level and then get over to like the chickens here. Passere is going to attempt to put all 3 chickens inside the coop. There we go. And then roll into a bulldozer to death warp during the last chicken cutscene.
Let's see if we can do this.
And she got it.
There we go. You want to hear the rooster crowing? If you don't, that's bad.
It was agreed ahead of time that whoever was in the lead is actually going to give Priscilla her birthday present at the end of this. So it looks like that at the moment is probably going to be Passere. Normally, we just completely skip giving Priscilla her birthday present. We just complete the chores and then book out of there. But
Everything else in this level is required.
Yes,
except for
except-
giving her a birthday present.
We have
So
to give
mean.
Fluffy a donut, but we don't have to give Priscilla her birthday gift.
she even opens the gate for us, and we were like, all right,
Bye.
see ya.
She's so nice. We gotta give her a birthday present.
Yeah, this is a run for charity. We have to do that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There was actually a dog on the bottom of this silo, along with the farmer's tools. We were just draining the grain out of the silo because the farmer left his tools down there. You can kind of see how this farm is run and why we're the ones doing the chores.
So we'll see how Tali does on her chickens here in a second. She's getting
Oh no, the chickens.
pretty
They've been so
close.
rude to me in practice that they're probably gonna still be rude to me, but we'll see.
We're hoping that this will be really good, though. Good RNG with the chickens can
Nope.
get her a decent amount of time save here.
Also, an interesting note that Passere found on the chickens, that chicken is actually a toy that...
Oh no, I didn't find that, but yeah, it's really cool. That was in the last, or no, it was in all the tasks that we have in this, I think.
So
This chicken hates me.
there's no way to actually get up there, but if you could, you can roll into the chicken and destroy it, and then the cutscene doesn't happen.
We don't need that cutscene. Unfortunately, only the task can get up there and destroy it, but maybe one day. All right, Priscilla, it's birthday time.
So you'll notice that Passere there just went and rode a tractor, which is our second piece of machinery that our puppy gets to operate here.
Thanks a lot, Priscilla. I had so much fun helping you out. Have a great birthday.
Happy birthday, Priscilla.
Happy birthday,
Look
Priscilla.
how happy
Happy
she is. She has
Priscilla.
zoomies. And she did say we're her new best friend, guys. And now we're in Ice Festival for me.
All right. Ice Festival is actually probably was the first level that was created because it is the level that's in the demo
Yeah.
of this game.
Of all the levels, they picked this one for the demo.
So you notice that Passere is going down here. Some of these jumps that she can kind of go into the water and then jump up on the platforms are only able to be done in this version of the game. It's not able to be done in the demo. And we noticed that during the demo, the puppies actually shrunk. So I think they upscaled the puppy's size in these later games.
Which makes us wonder if some of these clips that seem like they shouldn't work, the dog's actually larger in the final game.
Slow boost. If I go fast enough, I'll just overshoot the exit here. Oh yeah, there we go. That was a mini game, a slalom mini game that we don't actually have to do. We just have to get to the end of it.
But there's a bunny that talks to us that gives it that slalom minigame, which makes me think that Charbunny might have more stuff for us.
I do have more donations, and I'm absolutely fangirling over here over the bunny because it's awesome. We do have $10.20 from Tempestrol, who says, I'm so glad Dalmatians is finally in GDQ. This game is awesome, and Passere and Tali are incredibly talented. Take my 102 dimes. Thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Would you like a few more?
Yeah, please.
Awesome. We have $25 from Sky, who says, this Dalmatian run is fire. I want to see this in every GDQ. Go Puppies!
Go
Go
puppies.
puppies.
Thank you so much. And we have $10 from Pip, who says, any game with a clock tower is a horror game, so says the Clock Tower Stream Team. So I know Horror Block wasn't planned until later tonight, but welcome early, everyone.
This game should have been in the horror block. Kingdom Hearts should have been in the horror block. Now you know. But we've mentioned the tasks. We've actually some of the donations have mentioned the resources that we have, and there have been so many members of the community that have worked on these things. So I definitely want to give them some shout outs. I know we mentioned that I worked on the task, but I am not the only one who worked on the task. And actually we have a new task that was just submitted to task videos recently. So if tasks are your thing, definitely check that out because it's really cool. But I worked on that with Avuka. Custom has also worked on some of the past tasks. So it's a really fun
Charbunny again on mine.
Bunny.
Yes, best part.
So this is Corella 3 that Passere is at. Corella 3 has a very weird manipulation that we use where we are trying to get Corella to be in a certain spot by the time we break this last row of wall, which she is. So she'll, no, you got, yep. So she'll start walking back towards the edge here. And as soon as she gets there, we just get her stuck in her spot.
For whatever reason, you're supposed to hit Cruella in the gaps between the walls, but
here.
this one, it just lets us hit her right through the wall.
When she's turned, like her hitbox comes through for some reason. Now we're in Spooky Forest. Oh, wait. Guess who else is here?
It's Char Bunny.
A bunny's back.
Yes.
So absolutely.
Best game ever.
If you have any more, you can actually read off some more donations here.
Oh, you've got it. We have $5 from Spyro Smithy who says, Passere, you are a super puppy. Great job on making it to the big stage. We're all cheering you on.
That was really close.
Thank you so much.
Any more?
Of course, we have $10 from Pasatero who says 102 Dalmatians was one of the first games I ever played on PC, and this run just unlocked that memory as I had totally forgotten about it. Guess I'll track down a copy and play it again over 20 years later.
Yeah, I first played this on PC. I know a lot of people played it on PlayStation, but I always like to find the other people who played it on PC.
And it's also on the Dreamcast, which I
On the
didn't know
Dreamcast.
until I started speedrunning the game.
The best console.
Dreamcast is fastest.
Dreamcast is also the version that a lot of our stuff doesn't work because it's more of like a 1.1 version of this.
It's a really weird version of the game. It seems almost like a port rather than like an original released alongside it. So
The Dreamcast version is so pretty, though.
it is. The render distance is a lot longer. You know, a little bit extra hardware. It's a really good looking version of the game.
If you do out of bounds, you can actually like see where you're going.
You can
'cause
actually navigate.
Yeah. Top of
So
the snow,
Passere has got some awful RNG on this one. So this puzzle that she's doing here is actually completely randomized every time you enter. Every piece actually needs to be rotated, but it'll have to be rotated between 1 and 3 times. So I noticed the first 3 or 4 pieces that she had there, she had 3 rotations on each.
Yeah. That was pretty
Ideally, you'd want 1 rotation on all of
Yeah,
them,
so
but
it's
I
only
think
9.
I think we've done the math. It's like a 0.002% chance.
Yeah, it's very, very
So
small.
I don't think anybody's ever gotten it in a run.
No, I don't think so.
And in the task, we just skip it, so you don't get to see it there either.
We are looking into kind of any type of manipulation tactic with that for some inbound stuff, but
The problem with that, though, is so the way the RNG ticks over in this game, certain things will affect it. And in that level, the sound of the birds chirping actually advances the RNG, so there's not any way to manipulate it.
And now I've reached Toy Factory.
all right.
Which is,
So
this is a scary one, too.
yeah, Toy Factory is actually a very scary run killer. There are a couple places that you can get soft locked in here.
We'll just
And
not do that.
yeah, and soft locking will completely have to make you have to restart the level from the beginning again. It's also kind of a longer level and has a lot of these crushers as well.
Yeah, you can
Ooh.
take a lot of damage on that. You can also use them for boosts, though, which is nice.
So you'll see Passere will kind of run into the side of the machine here that's doing the crushing for some of them, so she can get a boost out of it as it closes.
Oh, I just made it.
Tali got some good RNG
Yeah,
for her.
that was
her maze.
not bad.
I gotta have some luck. Gotta catch up.
That's the thing about Big Ben, though, is just like, it sticks with you throughout the run.
It does. It really does.
It
And I
really
fell
is
twice.
the run killer so early in the run.
I'm going to go over here so that I don't soft lock. Oh, and then
Ooh.
these aren't being nice to me. Okay, we're good. Didn't soft
I was a
lock.
little worried there too as soon as it started to close.
Those crushers can activate at the same time and push the puppy through the floor, and you just end up soft locked. You have to restart.
you go through the floor with so much speed that you're like nowhere near the level anymore. So like if you watch an out of bounds run, we do spend a lot of time in the void, but with the way that it pushes you out, you can't get back to anywhere normal.
So this gear that passere has lowered is actually the only one we need to lower to get to the end of the level.
There is another one.
Yes, there are actually 2 more buttons that you can't push, but just moving that second gear down gives us just enough room that we can jump to that 3rd gear, and then with a precise jump, we can actually make it to that last ledge.
In my opinion, this
There we
is
go.
the hardest jump in the game.
It really is.
It is. And I mean, out of bounds has like all the difficult tricks, but like inbounds you have to do that, and that is hard.
So we are approaching time on this one for passere. A little bit of factoid about this. We actually didn't know that these robots that pop up, that they can actually die in 1 hit if you wait for 1.5 seconds. And we've been running this game for years, and we just found that out recently. We've been always just going so fast that we had no idea that you
just
can...
like spam shooting at them,
Yeah.
wasting all of our energy.
So
'Cause every time you shoot, it takes up energy from your laser.
So that was the second phase of this fight. This is the 3rd and last phase, and time will be on 3 of 3 for these orbs.
So we'll call time for passere here shortly.
I'm having the worst luck. I might actually die.
Oh no, the orbs are being mean. Come on. What the heck? Oh, there we go.
Time.
I clipped through the box and died.
No! The box.
I'm having the most amazing run RNG right now.
So that box that Tali clipped through, like, you just, sometimes if you try to jump on the edge, it just puts you through it and makes you take damage.
This game doesn't like the edges of boxes, platforms, anything like that. If you can hit almost anything in this game at the right angle and slightly clip into it.
And unfortunately, it is so precise, so you can't predict when you're going to do it, and it's also not like useful for runs. There's a few places where it actually might be useful to just be able to like jump through things, but it's so rare that you can actually get it. So it's just unfortunate.
Yeah. I've never had that happen before, so that's 2 that's never happened before for me. That's never had it
before.
Great luck today.
I mean, it is GDQ, of course.
The GDQ luck.
Here, though, you can see the cutscene for, this is like, the consequences of Corella's plans. And so her plan was to like kidnap all the puppies and turn them into toys by dipping them in the super gloop that you saw her like swimming in just there. But after like a few more of these scenes, you're gonna see Cruella covered in super gloop, and then you're gonna kind of wonder like what her real plan was here, because these do not look like good toys.
All right, pray for no soft lock.
No soft lock. Oh, you got
Oh,
no
nice.
soft
You got
lock.
a boost off of it. Now it gives you the good stuff.
Better late than never, I guess. Don't worry, I'm gonna fail a jump instead.
So we're gonna see if Tali here makes
No
the
pressure.
jump.
No pressure.
So jump, come in, lower this one, and we'll see her attempt this jump here.
We need concentration. This is another one where there's actually like an easier way to do this that we didn't realize for a very long time, because we didn't realize you could buffer a jump. Like if you just hold the jump button and walk off an edge. That doesn't make it easy by any means. I'm not saying
Nice.
First try though.
I'm not saying it makes it easy, but it makes it easier, and we did not
Easier,
realize
yeah,
that.
for sure.
But for this final fight, any more donations before we...
Yes, indeed. We have $25 from Sky Destinies, who says, this game is so cute. Let's go, Tali.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Let's go, Tali. We also have $25 from Blackthorn Wolf, who says, 102 Dalmatians was my childhood. Pretty excited to see this game at SGDQ. Good luck on the run.
All right. Awesome. So we have time coming up here as soon as she gets to the next phase.
Yeah, even with like this new strategy where we can conserve our energy, sometimes the robots are just such bad RNG. Like one can spawn behind her so that you can't.
Like now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, you might still get it. Ah, yes. Awesome.
Okay.
You can't actually shoot Cruella with the laser because this is a kid's game. But we did upgrade from fruit, because all the other fights were fruit that we threw at her.
All right. Ready, and
Come on.
time.
Time. Beautiful. And Tali's game is actually in Norwegian. I don't think we mentioned that.
I don't think we did, no.
Tali is Norwegian, so actually the Norwegian version is faster, especially in all puppies. It makes a huge difference in all puppies.
Yeah, because that's why you have the unskippable voice lines.
Yep, you have all the
Good
unskippable.
race. That's two wins for you and one for me. I gotta get you next time.
Yeah, so we've raced all puppies in this game. We've raced Casper's Scare School, and then this is our third one. Yeah, next time.
But yeah, if you want to see more of us, do you want to give some last-minute plugs? I kind of forgot to do it at the end. I was so focused.
So you can find me streaming at twitch.tv/passere. I stream this game. I stream other retro things, other Disney retro things, and I don't know, lately I've been doing some Paper Mario runs. After this, I'm going to be grinding Out of Bounds. So if you want to see Out of Bounds in this game, that's going to be a lot of fun. Going for world record on that, maybe. I also want to give some shout outs to the community though. Like, we have so many resources for this game. You know, Avuka and Custom and Porky and Jikarek have all worked really hard to make video guides and written guides.
You have too.
I've worked on it as well. I should include myself in that. We have video guides, written guides, auto splitters. We have trainers. We have so many resources for this game. So if you want to learn it, like, we want you to come and learn it. We would love to help you. And it's so much fun, whether you like inbounds or out of bounds or, you know.
And we have beginner-friendly stats as well. You don't need to go for the hardest stuff right away.
Yes.
Passere
Super easy
taught
to
someone
pick
to
up.
run this game yesterday in the practice room.
Yeah, if you're here at GDQ, practice room 3, she'll be there for the rest of the.
All the time. I live there now.
Yeah, she's only in practice room 3.
But yeah, if you want to see more of me, I do horror games, I do retro games. This is one of them, and I'm actually going to run again at GDQ like tomorrow, tonight, depending on your time zone, Resident Evil 6. So if you want to tune in for that, you can. And if you want to see more of that, go follow me on twitch.tv/TaintedTali. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you guys so much for commentating.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you guys so much for having us. We could help raise money for charities. So
Yes.
we could see this cute and awesome game.
And thank you to Charbunny for being featured in our game.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for having me. Congratulations to both of you. That was a fantastic race. Absolutely fun to watch. One more round of applause for our very talented runners. We have one more $50 donation from Fupi, who says, 102 Dalmatians at GDQ. Today, we are all super puppies. Thank you so much. And congratulations to all of you super puppies out there. With that, we've been running and rolling. I think it's time for a little break. We will be back soon with Ratatouille after this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2023 live here in Minneapolis. We're just coming off of an absolutely fantastic 102 Dalmatians run, and our Disney block continues next with Ratatouille. That will be run by Adif. That will be an any % run, and we are getting set up for that next. Thank you again, everyone, for donating. I would love to update you all on that bonus any % race for Bastion. We are at $13,165 out of the needed $15,000. That is less than $2,000 to go. Thank you so much, everyone. It's so exciting to see that on the way. I'm really looking forward to that bonus any % race as part of the Bastion run later today. I also would like to update on the Returnal Language Choice bid war. This is my favorite bid war right now. We are currently looking at German as our leader with $633.57. That is a leap from the last time we looked at this one. German solidly coming out in front for now. French still in the race with $475. And again, we do have some other language options, including Portuguese and more. So if you're interested in that bid war, please make sure to get your donations in. You will assign them to the incentive at the bottom of the donate screen. Click the button for incentives, choose one of the open incentives, and add your donation to that incentive. And we can make more marathon happen. I'm so excited for today's speedruns. We have $50 from Rumble Boulder. No comment on that one, but thank you so much for your generosity. We have $50 from Mungo. Less than 3. Thank you so much for sending a heart over. Less than 3, right back at you. We have $50 from Cryptic, who says, another beautiful year of losing sleep and giving money to SGDQ. Love you all, and thank you for all of the hard work put in. With an actual heart, that's not even a less than 3 heart. That's an actual ASCII heart right there. Thank you so much for that. And again, so far this event, we are up to $302,734 raised for Doctors Without Borders, our fantastic cause that we are supporting today. And if you're out there wondering, who is MSF? Maybe it's your first time joining us today. Doctors Without Borders, or MSF, is an independent international organization that offers medical humanitarian assistance to people based solely on need, irrespective of race, religion, gender, or political affiliation. Over the past 5 decades, MSF has grown from a group of a few hundred volunteers to an international movement, providing over 10 million medical consultations in more than 70 countries every year. MSF's core values of humanitarianism, independence, neutrality, and impartiality continue to drive their work in providing life-saving aid to people whose survival is threatened by violence, neglect, or catastrophe, primarily due to armed conflict, epidemics, malnutrition, exclusion from healthcare, or natural disasters. And again, every single donation counts here. $5 buys enough vaccine to immunize 13 children against measles. $10 can buy clean drinking water for 147 people for a week. That's so much hydration. I know we're all staying hydrated. We can help everyone stay hydrated. That's so fantastic. And $20 can buy 4 mosquito nets used to protect against malaria, which is fantastic. Again, these are all life-saving things. And $20 also happens to get you in to win a few of our prizes. A $20 minimum donation is all you need to enter to win the glow-in-the-dark amigurumi bow or the Kingdom of Zelda acrylic print. Both of those $20 minimum donations, both of those could be yours. So make sure to get your donation in now. Again, for prizes, you just need to donate. For incentives, that's where you're going to want to make sure you assign your donation to one of those incentives so we can make sure it counts towards getting ourselves some bonus content in this marathon. We have $50 from Drew Fitz. No comment, but thank you so much for your generosity. We also have $5 from Anonymous. No comment on that one, but thank you again. So much appreciation for your support. Checking in again on that Returnal incentive. That's for another game coming up later today. Our Tower of Sisyphus Phase 1 incentive is at $2,352 out of a needed $10,000. We're making great progress on that one. Thank you so much, everyone who's donated towards making that happen so far. We have $5 from the 102nd Dalmatian who says, Bork, I can't believe you almost forgot my donation. Well, thank you so much for that one. Appreciate it. We have $25 from Mr. Mustachio, who says, nothing like watching SGDQ with 2 cats sleeping next to me in bed. To many more donations. Thank you so much. Again, every single donation coming through here is helping us make a difference. They are all so appreciated. Thank you so much, everyone. Looking again at our schedule for today, again, we are in the middle of our 2-game Disney block, just a nice short and sweet one, with setting up for Ratatouille up next. That is going to be so much fun. It includes a cooking minigame, unsurprisingly, and a rhythm minigame, so if any of those sound interesting, make sure you stick around. After that will be Crosscode with Epic Yoshi Master. That will be an any % no menu glitches run. That'll be really exciting. Hi-Fi Rush coming up a little bit after that, followed by Bastion and Returnal, are 2 games that have those incentives that we are working towards so we can add the bonus content into the marathon. We have $20 from Jackie. No comment on that one, but thank you so much for your support. We have $25 from Kitarada, who says, who could resist donating with puppies in the game? Be the best speedrun doggos. Bork, 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 bork. Thank you so much. I know a lot of love coming through for that 102 Dalmatians run. I know you all enjoyed it just as much as I did. Thank you again for all of your support. We have $15 from Suraki, who says, I just want to give props to whoever made the donations overlay incentive with the incoming, donations overlay interactive with the incoming donations. The Tetris one is mesmerizing. I agree, these break screen mini games, they're so much fun. Do you know what, I think with your channel points, you can help us choose which one you want to see. Right now, we're in T-Rex land, just cruising along through the desert, looking like we're having a wonderful day. Please make sure to keep those donations coming. I think it adds some obstacles for our T-Rex. There we go. We have $50 with no comment from Anonymous. Thank you again. And we also have $10 with no comment from Anonymous. Thank you for your support. We have $100 from Velvet Ape 82, who says, for the Returnal Tower of Sisyphus incentive, push that boulder. Thank you so much. Again, we're working towards that for one of our runs coming up later today. That is currently at $2,352 out of the needed $10,000. We definitely have some time left to make that happen, but appreciate everyone who's getting their donations in early. All right, and with that, it is time for our next course, the delectable feast for the senses that is Ratatouille any %. Let us now join Chef Adolf in his kitchen to prepare this meal.